girl. If you are one of the OG YouTubers, OG YouTube watchers, this is the place for you. Come on in, sit down. I ain't gonna be looking at no camera because I'm driving, obviously, okay? But if you one of the OGs who didn't need all those intros and cuts and here's a preview of what's in the video and you didn't reach your side of YouTube, okay? The algorithm has done its thing and gave you a piece of the nostalgia that you have been missing in your life, okay? Coming up on the easy pass. I glanced down at y'all. Anyway, my name is SolTribe. Welcome back to my channel. If you are part of the SolTribe family here, if you are new, baby, I do got a little intro video. It's probably outdated. Go watch it. But I got a little message for y'all today. Over here on this side of YouTube, I guess I'm getting older, so I guess I can call myself some of y'all aunties now. But I have some aunties in the SolTribe family who have watched me grow up. We are wise, we are loving, we are funny, we are comical, we are animated over here. We reflect over here. We hold ourselves accountable, and it's just a really good time, I believe, okay? And so shout out to the OGs. I know my content creation is all over the place, but I have some real solid supporters, and man, y'all are just, first of all, let me pull this out. Yeah, shout out to the SolTribe. If you want one of those, go to solriseessentials.com. That's SOL Rise Essentials with an S.com. It's in the description box as well. But look, girl, you have to hold yourself accountable. I hear so many people say that women don't hold themselves accountable, that women groups, friend groups, don't hold each other accountable, and I'm just not going for that. It's just not true. What did I say in my little intro, my little ghetto intro earlier, child? We hold ourselves accountable over here, okay? We're not perfect. We're going to have some blind spots, right? But we have friends around us, too, that also hold us accountable and keep it real with us and let us know, okay, girl, you tripping. But our friends also hold us accountable. They ain't always just trying to tell us we tripping. They celebrate us, too. That's what I meant to say. They also celebrate us, right? But you can't have people in your life that only celebrate you. It's really great if you have that, because a lot of people don't have people in their lives that celebrate them. They be hating, child. We don't do that. But, no, you do need friends, balanced friends that have balanced views on both sides. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of us are low on EQ. A lot of us know when other folks are tripping, but we don't know when we tripping. And like I said, it is good to have those friends around that remind you of who you are, that tell you when you tripping, but also you got to learn to tell yourself when you tripping too. The EQ is very low. We have to raise the bar on our EQ. We cannot only practice emotional intelligence, aka EQ, when it comes to trying to read other people down. When is the last time you read yourself down, child? I should have put a disclaimer in the beginning. I'm a little on fire this morning. It is Aries season. I'm an Aries, for those of y'all who don't know. April 19th, right on the cusp. I don't claim no Taurus. Love y'all, but I'm an Aries. I feel true and through. True and through. True and through. I was trying to say through and through, but I said true and true. True and through. Girl, I just woke up. I'm a little tired, but anyway. I know a lot of y'all can be like, okay, we're just not going to address the elephant in the room. You are blonde. Yes, I am. I'm trying something new. I don't know how long it's going to last. But anyway, back to the point. We be reading other people down. We love to say, I'm practicing boundaries. I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to get rid of what no longer serves me. But what if what's no longer serving you is you, the current version of you? Can we talk about that? And I've made some videos recently about knowing who you are in terms of, as it relates to you being in community with other people, because some people will try to make you be something and someone that you are not, accuse you of things that you are not, things that you know you didn't say and do. We talked about that, but now it's time to flip it. You have to know who you are in terms of your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is how you relate to the world, how you relate with others, to others as well. But it's knowing, being intelligent about how you're showing up in that situation, in that relationship, at that job. Because we got the EQ down when it comes to other people. But how are you relating to the world? What did you do to contribute to that situation? How are you interacting with that person? How did you say what you said? Was the tone a little off? Like right now, I know my tone is a little rah-rah. You know? I'm aware of that. We have to be so much more aware, self-aware than what we are. I see a lot of people, you know, projecting things outwardly that inwardly they don't even really feel for real. Or they don't even hold themselves to the same standard. You know, they want to come off as this big bad wolf and you better not play with me and I'm going to get you and all of that. But like, do you have that same feeling towards yourself? I'm not going to play with me either. I'm not going to play when it comes to being accountable in situations that I created to and or that I contributed to and or created and or added more fuel to the fire. So don't play with yourself either. Don't let nobody play with you. But don't play with yourself and your self-growth either. We cannot continue to grow in life if it's always someone else's fault. How did you contribute to the situation? We got to be more accountable. So when I hear people say, you know, women don't hold themselves accountable, I can see why they say that. But as far as me and mine, we don't get down like that. I said it. I did it. I always tell my son, if you gonna do it, do it. Don't do it and lie about it. If you gonna say it, say it. If you gonna do it, say you did it. If you gonna say it, say you said it. Say it with your chest. Do it with your chest. You know? So, be accountable. That's all I had to say. And if it's a situation that you're going through right now, you're trying to figure out, this person just changes. It'll change. Sometimes we got to flip that mirror right back on ourselves and say, you know what? How would this situation be different if I changed? If you want to see radical change, radical growth in your life, you really have to sit down with yourself and be honest. What are my flaws? Not just what are my strengths. What are my flaws? Sometimes your flaws are all right. They make you you, a little character. Y'all know I love a little rough around the edges. A little character ain't never hurt nobody. Little character quirks and traits are not always bad. But those ones where you're like, I really wish I didn't do that. Or you walk away from a situation, damn, why did I say that? Because you on autopilot. Trauma responses, if you will. We just be doing and saying stuff. But we have to be honest with ourselves when we just doing and saying stuff. And those things that we don't like, when you lay down at night and you can't sleep and your mind is racing and you're tossing and turning. Yeah, check that. Clock that T. Clock that T, baby girl. Clock that T. Write in your journal. Do a voice note. Whatever you need to do. But really sit down and be real with yourself, so you can have better relationships. Y'all, the relationships that I have in my life right now are so fruitful. And I just reflect back and I think, wow, girl, you did it. You was doing it. Those things that you said you didn't like about yourself. Y'all, I didn't like some things about myself. I used to cry and be like, I don't like myself right now. I went through a period of that. And that deep reflection, that shadow work, people call it mirror work, really looking at yourself, not how you portray yourself to be, but really who you are. I had to ask myself, are you that girl? Are you who you say you are? Are you who you say you want to be? And when the answer was no, I had to do some work, baby. Still doing it. Not perfect. But I swear, like, the life that I'm creating, the life I have created, the people in my life, I love it here. I really do. It's not always perfect. But I'm like, wow, like, I have a man that loves on me in every single way. The conflict resolution skills are just so between both of us. Grown man shit. Grown woman shit. I've never experienced that before. And that is me attracting that relationship into my life as a result of the work, the friendships that I have. I told my man last night, I said, I used to think that conflict meant the absence of a relationship, or conflict equaled abandonment, because when things got too hard, people left. I learned to leave when things got too hard. That is how I used to resolve conflict. In my friendships, we gonna talk. In relationships, we gonna talk. Business relationships, we gonna talk. And not just talk, we gonna address it. We gonna address it tactfully. Ain't no yelling and screaming and humming and hollering. Like, no, we are getting to the root, and it's us versus the problem. We have to sit down and really think, how are we contributing to these situations, and be honest with ourselves and make the changes and be that girl. Be who we say we are and be who we say we want to be. Straight up. So I'm wishing nothing but more radical self-growth, radical change for the good in your life. Whatever it is that your heart desires, you can get it. And if you're not the person right now to receive it, you can do the work and put it in to be that girl. Period. Okay? Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't even listen to those negative thoughts in your head telling you this will never happen for me. I can never be that person. It ain't true. Those are automatic trauma responses. Those are the result. Those thoughts are the result of negative thinking patterns. You can change that. You can rewire that. You got the power. I tell the girls I work with all the time when I'm facilitating classes and courses and workshops, you have the power. Don't take it away from yourself because your confidence is not where it needs to be. Raise that confidence. I got videos on that. Raise your vibration and attract more of who you are and who you want to be. Get your mind right and attract the life that you deserve. You that girl. Be that girl. Peace, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Turn your notifications on. Yes, I'm a little blondie. I ain't even brushed my hair yet. I'm on the way to pick my son up. It's very early in the morning. But yeah, subscribe. And if there's anything that was said in this video that resonates or that you really appreciated hearing, definitely put it in the comments and let's get the conversation started with the rest of the Soul Tribe family. I love y'all so much, and hopefully I'll be making more content. I feel like I'm in this place where I'm thinking I want to make more content. I think. But I don't be making no promises. I just pop up and give it to y'all. Thank you so much for all of your support and supporting my business. Y'all are amazing. You can go to Booksoliel.com to learn more about me and my services, how you can work with me and book me as a confidence coach, e-commerce business coach as well, a speaker, and I have the mental health merchandise with Soul Rise Essentials as well at soulriseessentials.com. All the information is in the description box. Y'all have an amazing day, night, week, year, life. Mwah.